Day 2 of Seahawks training camp is in the books. I'm Vida Mara area for CascadiaSports.net training camp report. And as I said, Day 2 is in the books, and the most notable thing was the temperature of practice. Day 1, it was all, as we said, warm and fuzzy. Day 2, there was some velocity and some intensity in which the players started to get to their places. And then when they went to the team drills, you could see that there was some intentionality. And in terms of what stuck out, it still looked like offensively the running backs unit was the one unit that really looked good. Chris Carson talked about how he was happy, and today he looked great. And then Rashard Penny was talked after at the podium. Rashard said he feels like he was in high school. He said he's lost weight, and you could see on a couple runs on both of them that you talked about expected Seahawks offense under Shane Waldron, where the guys went outside, that being the running backs. They caught on one, Carson caught a couple passes in the flat, turned it up, and Penny did the same thing, except he took off the handle, went up, and he was gone on a cloud of dust. So the running backs really looked good, and obviously if the backs looked good, that would mean that the offensive line was doing their job. So, and Dwayne Brown did not participate, but again, he was here, and he even talked after practice a little bit, looked good. And so the offense looked really good. I would say give the offense the tip here. The defense did their job. Jordan Brooks continues to look good. And then we heard from Seahawks captain Bobby Wagner, and he just talked about how the running backs are committed in terms of their commitment coming early to practice, in the film room, and then it was showing in terms of how they were playing. And as I said, there was some intensity, some laxity in terms of how the defense played as well. And there wasn't a lot of highlights, because what happens in these Day 2 is that really there's no contact. So what you're looking at is the players just getting to the spot. And as I said, I would give it to the offense. And you don't really know, because sometimes it's almost like they're playing tag, right? So the offensive guy gets hit, tagged, if you will, then he'll run another 10 yards. So we'll really get to see, things will get interesting. Players have the day off today. Tomorrow, they have the day off Friday. They're back on Saturday, off Sunday, and I think Monday is when we'll begin to kind of see more intensity. And then I think then things will get interesting. We'll be able to see more positional things, and I think that's when training camp will really continue. As I said, it continues to ramp up. So the offense looked good. We heard from Bobby Wagner, as I said. Rashard Penny talked about how he's light, and Jamal Adams was here as well. Aldon Smith continues to impress. So for the CascadiaSports.net training camp report, I'm Vida Mara.